Welcome to your guided meditation. So before you close your eyes, we are going to do things a little different today. Normally, I guide you with the relaxation before we have a period of silence, but I want you to actually, this is just a little training opportunity of taking all of the experience that you've had so far with meditation and with being with yourself to take a 2-minute silence here at the beginning as part of the arrival. And so, whatever that means for you, if it means being active with yourself, if it means being still with yourself, this gets to be your time. And so, I'll call you back in 2 minutes. To come together here, allow yourself to bring your breath with you. As you connect with your breath, what's happening in the physical body? Can you let yourself be guided by the wisdom of your breath so there's a little less logic, a little more feeling? You might feel your belly pressing into the tight waist of your pants. If you're feeling any kind of stress or overwhelm, there might be a feeling of tightness in the body somewhere, an energetic block. And you let yourself arrive holding all of what is, even any mistakes are part of yourself that you might not feel proud of from earlier today, last week, in the past. So you're showing up with the parts of yourself that are ready to change, and also showing up with the parts of yourself that you're ready to share with others. Before we move into more breath work, can you arrange your body so that you can facilitate more relaxation? If that means laying down, propping the legs up, if that means taking support underneath your seat so that you can have a longer spine sitting upright. Come back to your breath. Where does your breath want you to be in the physical? So it's this unsaid contract, unsaid agreement that you get to meet the needs of your physical body. You get to meet the needs of your emotional body. And then we'll start to layer in the energetic, a little bit more of that experience of what can't be seen. Sometimes even there's a feeling that we do disconnect or separate from the deeper experience of the energetics that are at play throughout every moment. So it gets to be a meeting place of this quantum field. Where is the center of your being? Where's the entry point for that infinite well of deeper knowing, of feeling, of connection within you? And if you're not sure, what happens if you just turn towards yourself, turn towards all of the, even if it's the tasks, the to-do lists, the desires, everything that makes up who you are right now. Just bring all those parts of yourself together. Room for everything. Room for all of you. Shadow parts of yourself, those gifts of contrast, even the parts of yourself that feel like a mystery that you're still getting to know. It's to be an experience where the universe is within you. And then connecting with the breath, this experience of oxygen flowing into the body and being delivered to each and every cell. Pretty incredible what's happening beyond our control, just in the body. We don't have to plan it or will it. The body knows how to give you what you need, that oxygenation, that natural bathing and cleansing of each cell, a beautiful detox. So with the breath, can you tap into the circular flow, how each breath leads to the next, whether there's a pause in between the breaths or not. If you're here, you are breathing. There's no perfect cadence or rhythm. Nothing to manage, control, or anticipate. As your body starts to get those signals that all is well, you might start to feel an expansion through that quantum field, the energetics of your body, the vibration of your being. Almost like having a little bit of an extra sense. Maybe even having a little bit more information or attuning to the parts of your body that are outside of your line of sight. Balancing a front body and back body, upper body and lower body, right and left sides of the body. calling in a little more peacefulness, calling in balance, all these different poles of contrast seated here. We'll take about 5 minutes and then I'll call you back. As we come back together, option to take a couple deeper breaths. And as you do so, can you match the exhale to the length of the inhale? So same in, same out. As you take 2 more of those deeper full body breaths, can you let the energy body at the front body and back body start to match? Taking those 2 halves of a whole, bringing them together into that circular flow. Allowing yourself to feel really contained within the physical body, this barrier of where you end and others begin, and also gets to be a barrier between the pause and the action. And right at that precipice, right at that edge, is your choice. Are you choosing to be in action, or are you choosing to be in the pause? And as you know from this meditation practice, being in the pause doesn't always mean peace. Being in the pause does not always mean stillness or silence. And even when that's the case, you still get to choose it. So whether it's saying, I am putting my phone down for a pause, whether it's letting somebody know, I'll have to get back to you on that. Really, my hope for you is that you honor your no so that you can be more in touch with the yes, a little bit more in touch with desire, pleasure, that wisdom of the feminine. The part of you that doesn't need to have a plan, the part of you that doesn't need to remember. It's the part of you that is perfectly happy and content to be present with what is. That strength and courage to meet whatever it is that comes up, knowing that on your path ahead, you are fully capable of overcoming anything that comes along your path, any obstacle, challenge, celebration. Even when there is a course correction and you need to change the direction of your path, no matter what happens, taking your passion and your purpose with you, once again, sitting right in the present, that place of infinite potential, and yet the one path ahead really gets carved out by those small choices that you make. Option to take your hands onto your body as we close out this meditation session. And depending if you're here live or watching the replay, if you have the ability to spend a little bit more time with yourself before you pop on to social media, before you pop into interacting with others, can you let yourself be aware of how you transition out of this session back into interacting with others, back into your external environment? So you really get to ask yourself, what do you need as you move forward? Thank you.